questions about safety, Boeing Starliner capsule has successfully returned to the Earth from the International Space Station without its crew on board.
Elon Musk's SpaceX has been making headlines for its space successes, but Boeing Starliner spacecraft has recently been in the spotlight for some troubling reasons. With so much invested in Starliner, what caused its major setbacks? The spacecraft was supposed to transport astronauts to the International Space Station, but it ran into some serious issues during key missions. What went wrong with the test flights and the 2022 mission? How did these problems affect Boeing's standing and NASA's oversight? Meanwhile, with SpaceX's Crew Dragon continuing to succeed, what can the space industry learn from these challenges? Well, to know all about this, you have to stay tuned till the end. Elon Musk's name is often associated with groundbreaking achievements in space, thanks to his role as the founder of SpaceX. His company has made waves with its successful missions and innovative spacecraft. But recently, another big name in space travel, Boeing, has faced some major challenges with its Starliner spacecraft, drawing significant attention. Boeing CST-100 Starliner is part of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, designed to transport astronauts to and from the International Space Station. The Starliner is built to carry up to 7 astronauts, or a mix of crew and cargo, to the ISS. This spacecraft represents a huge commitment for Boeing, with the development costs reaching around $4.2 billion by 2022. The Starliner project is one of Boeing's biggest ventures into commercial spaceflight. The first major test for the Starliner came in December 2019 with a mission called the Orbital Flight Test, or OFT-1. This was a crucial uncrewed test flight, meaning no astronauts were on board, aimed at proving that the spacecraft could safely travel to the ISS and return to Earth. The goal was to test the spacecraft systems and performance in real space conditions before it was used for missions with actual astronauts. However, the OFT-1 mission didn't go as planned. A significant software problem occurred, causing the spacecraft's timing system to fail. This malfunction meant the Starliner couldn't perform a critical maneuver needed to dock with the ISS. Instead of successfully completing its mission and demonstrating its readiness for crewed flights, the spacecraft had to cut its mission short and return to Earth early. This was a serious setback for Boeing because the mission was intended to show that the Starliner was ready for future manned space flights. The issues with OFT-1 didn't just reflect technical problems. They highlighted the challenges Boeing faced in developing a reliable spacecraft. The company's plans for Starliner were delayed, and the project faced various technical difficulties. The failed test flight raised questions about the spacecraft's readiness and Boeing's ability to address and solve these problems before the spacecraft could safely carry astronauts. Boeing's struggles with Starliner became a focal point of discussion in the space community, especially as other companies like SpaceX continue to achieve milestones. The delays and technical issues with the Starliner were disappointing for many who had high expectations for Boeing's spacecraft. The incident underscored the complexities involved in developing new technology for space travel and the importance of rigorous testing to ensure safety and reliability. The Starliner mission in 2022 aimed to demonstrate the spacecraft's readiness for regular crewed flights. However, the spacecraft experienced severe issues that prevented it from operating normally. The problems began when the spacecraft systems failed to function correctly. This included significant software glitches that messed up its flight control system and hardware malfunctions that compromised its essential functions. One of the major issues was with the spacecraft's navigation and guidance systems. These systems are crucial for ensuring the spacecraft can safely dock with the ISS and return to Earth. The failures meant the Starliner couldn't perform the necessary maneuvers for a safe landing. The astronauts who expected a routine mission were left in a precarious situation with no immediate way to get back home. The situation quickly escalated into a full-blown crisis. NASA and Boeing had to spring into action to handle the emergency. The rescue operation was complex and required quick thinking and precise coordination. NASA's mission control teams worked tirelessly to figure out how to fix the issues and bring the astronauts back to Earth safely. To resolve the crisis, NASA decided to use a backup spacecraft from another provider. SpaceX's Crew Dragon, which had a strong track record of successful missions, was chosen for this urgent task. SpaceX's Crew Dragon had already proven its reliability in previous missions, making it a suitable choice for the rescue operation. The Crew Dragon was launched on June 7, 2022, just a few weeks after the Starliner incident began. The mission was executed swiftly and efficiently, with the Crew Dragon docking with the ISS to rescue the stranded astronauts. After the successful rescue, the astronauts returned safely to Earth on June 10, 2022, having spent an additional 22 hours in orbit. NASA's response to the Starliner incident was critical and direct. Administrator Jim Bridenstine expressed clear dissatisfaction with Boeing's performance. He highlighted the need for thorough testing and quality control, emphasizing that such failures were unacceptable, especially given the high stakes involved in space missions. The Starliner incident resulted in a temporary halt to its missions. Boeing was required to fix the many problems that had come to light, including software bugs and hardware failures. This pause allowed Boeing time to address the issues and improve the spacecraft's reliability. The incident cast a long shadow over Boeing's reputation. The company faced intense scrutiny from both NASA and the public. The technical failures not only questioned the spacecraft's reliability, but also put Boeing's status as a leading aerospace manufacturer at risk. The Starliner program, already facing delays and cost overruns, now had to deal with the fallout of this crisis. Boeing reported spending approximately $2.7 billion on the Starliner program by the end of 2021, but the setbacks highlighted the ongoing challenges. The 2022 Starliner incident served as a stark reminder of the complexities and risks involved in space exploration. Despite significant investments and ambitious goals, the technical issues faced by Starliner underscored the importance of rigorous testing and reliable technology in ensuring the safety and success of space missions. SpaceX's Crew Dragon, which is part of NASA's Commercial Crew program, quickly established itself as a reliable spacecraft. Since its debut, Crew Dragon successfully completed several missions, transporting astronauts to and from the ISS without major hitches. These successes underscored SpaceX's ability to deliver on its promises and effectively contribute to space exploration. Musk's response to Boeing's troubles was notably balanced. While SpaceX continued to celebrate its accomplishments, Musk acknowledged the significance of having multiple companies working in the space sector. To understand the scale of Boeing's Starliner program, it is essential to delve into its financial and technical aspects. The Starliner project represents a significant investment for Boeing, with costs estimated at around $4.2 billion. This hefty sum underscores Boeing's commitment to advancing space technology and delivering a state-of-the-art spacecraft. Development of the Starliner began in 2010, with the original goal of launching crewed missions by 2017. Unfortunately, this timeline's been repeatedly delayed due to various technical and development challenges. For instance, the 2022 mission, which faced severe issues, saw the spacecraft remain in orbit several days longer than intended. This delay was attributed to a series of technical problems, including software glitches, avionics malfunctions, and failures in the crucial timing systems necessary for safe docking and landing. These issues not only prolonged the mission, but also highlighted the significant hurdles Boeing faced in bringing the Starliner to operational readiness. The Boeing Starliner incident was surrounded by various controversies and criticisms. Many experts criticized Boeing for not conducting enough testing and quality checks, suggesting that the company rushed the project without solving key issues. There were also concerns about Boeing's internal management, with some believing that poor decision-making led to the spacecraft's problems. NASA's role in overseeing the Starliner project was also questioned, with some arguing that their safety regulations might not have been strict enough. When comparing Boeing to SpaceX, the differences became clear. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, successfully developed and tested its Crew Dragon spacecraft with a focus on innovation and risk management. This contrasted sharply with Boeing's challenges, which highlighted the difficulties traditional aerospace companies face in keeping up with modern space travel demands. So, what are your views on this? Do let us know in the comments section below. And don't forget to hit the like button and share our video. And for more great videos like it, please subscribe to our channel.